Formula One is ready for its annual run on the streets of Singapore this weekend, delivering a thrilling night race experience to Formula One fans. The Marina Bay Street Circuit, which is used for the Singapore Grand Prix, has a remarkable place in Formula One history as the first ever night race in its 7-decade-long history. This is a challenging circuit even for the most skillful drivers due to its narrow street layout, challenging curves, and low vision under floodlights. We can expect closer battles between rivals on this challenging circuit with the sudden improvement they have shown over the last 2 weekends. This year's Grand Prix will also deliver an exciting racing experience to both drivers and fans. So this is our pre-race review about the race in Singapore. Stay till the last second for more interesting facts and predictions. But before we proceed, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. Even though many people think that the Singapore Grand Prix was initially held in 2008, its origin really dates back to the 20th century. Thomson Road was initially used for the Singapore Grand Prix during the period between 1966 and 1973, before making a return to the F1 calendar in 2008 as a night race. In 2022, a contract extension was signed by the circuit management, and this will remain in the F1 calendar till the end of the 2028 season. After the latest modifications which have been introduced to the section between turn 16 and turn 19, converting it to a 397 meters long straight, the track length and number of corners have reduced in significant values. Now the Marina Bay circuit is 4.940 kilometers long, and drivers have to deal with 19 challenging corners after reducing it from 23. Despite this slight reduction, drivers have to work a lot with their steering wheels, as an error of milliseconds is enough to totally devastate their race. Previously, this was held as a 62 laps long race, and with the recent modifications, one more lap has been added to cover the distance reduced by the modifications. That means the race will happen as a 63 laps long race, covering a distance of 310.464 kilometers. The surface of this street circuit is not smooth like Monaco or Baku, and drivers need to put in extra effort to keep their challengers away from the walls on this bumpy circuit. Under normal conditions, track temperature is normally within the 30 to 40 degrees Celsius range, causing extra physical stress on drivers. Usually, drivers lose roughly around 3 kilograms of their weight after the race, and drivers need to be fully physically fit to compete in Singapore. Even though overtaking is not hard like in Monaco, the qualifying results have an effect on the outcome of the race, as the majority of the racetrack is composed in narrow sections, which creates uncomfortable scenarios for overtaking. In each edition of the Singapore Grand Prix, at least a single safety car has been deployed, and up to this date, 23 such instances have been recorded. Sebastian Vettel holds the record for the most number of victories on this challenging circuit, with 5 race wins to his name. Last year, the Singapore Grand Prix was won by Sergio Perez, and the remaining 2 podium positions were claimed by the Ferrari duo Leclerc and Sainz. Current championship leader Max Verstappen finished the race as 7th on the final standings, and we are unable to make many predictions about his performance on a race-winning car at Marina Bay, as the event was held in 2021, which was his first championship-winning campaign. It's not a secret that Verstappen is somewhat struggling in narrow street layouts, and there is a chance for ending his record-breaking winning streak here. However, we can hope for a surprise from last year's race winner Sergio Perez, as he showed extreme success on narrow street circuits throughout his career. Hamilton is the second most successful performer on this street circuit, winning it 4 times. He hopes that Mercedes' team will bounce back in Singapore after what he called the worst race for the W14 in Monza last weekend. On a low downforce demanding track like Monza, Ferrari showed a huge improvement 2 weeks ago. But the conditions are totally different when coming to a circuit like Marina Bay, and Ferrari engines need to come with an upgrade package that suits the high downforce conditions if they hope to give a close fight to Red Bull again. After showing great form at Zandvoort, Aston Martin reached another low point again at Monza. If the Aston Martin engineering squad can improve their AMR 23 ahead of the race in Singapore, Alonso will surely be a greater threat to Red Bull's dominance at the top. Both Piastri and Norris have the potential to bring a surprise to the race if McLaren challengers can come with a good high downforce package to Singapore. The biggest problem that we can see associated with McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari and Aston Martin is the lack of consistency. That's why we saw a clear dominance of Red Bull at the top, and all are too late to solve the issue. According to past experiences, a one-stop strategy is the best option to follow here, as it causes a pit stop loss time of around 28 seconds, which is the highest of the season. Drivers have many alternatives based on the performance of their challengers and the track positions. However, all of these plans have to be changed if there is a considerable downpour during the race. The Singapore Grand Prix is usually held in September, which is the wet season of the country. Normally, the weather conditions of the country is hot and humid, with occasional rainfall, so the humidity level may reach up to 80 to 90%, and the average daytime temperature will be around 30 degrees Celsius. According to the current weather reports, there is a higher chance for rain during this race weekend, continuing the wet weather trend of the 2023 season. However, there will be no precipitation on Friday, despite rain being expected throughout the following 2 days. If rain affects this race night, then it will become a more exciting one full of drama. Who will be the winner of the Singapore Grand Prix? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to get more exciting Formula 1 news. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.